Hello Libra, and welcome to the first weekly love reading for singles of 2019. I have already pre-shuffled your cards. I'm ready to go. I just want to let you know that this is a love reading from the 23rd to the 31st of January. Okay, so let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Princess of Cups. So this for me is it's a message, okay? So in this deck, you've got the prince and you've got the princesses, so the page and the knight. The Princess of Cups is the Page of Cups, so a message of love coming in, someone sending you a sweet message of love. It's really interesting. You have, combined with this, and I'll get to that in a second, but the Princess of Wands as well. So it's another page, like Page of Wands, another message coming in. So you have a message of love and a message of something that sparks you, you know, your creativity, something that's quite passionate, something that's a bit hot. So I feel like someone's sending you hot, sexy messages of love, okay? What's interesting is you have two eights as you start off this period. You have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So eights for me are great. They're all about trying to really capitalize on that foundation. You're almost getting to the end of a cycle. You're getting to victory and achievement. You've done a lot of work to get you where you are. The Eight of Cups for me is emotional balance and harmony when it comes to your emotions, and the Eight of Pentacles means the same for your finances. So for those that are single, I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work on trying to find the balance and the harmony in your life, and in doing so, you know, you're coming across as someone that's like really balanced, that's you know, fun and excited, because when you have your emotions balanced and your finances balanced and they come together, you tend to feel a lot more whole, right? You tend to feel a lot more yourself. You are healing still from past hurts, okay, Libra, because you have the Ten of Swords at the center of your reading. So this is showing me still needing to release and let go of some stuff from the past. And beneath that, kind of grounding that, is the Four of Swords, which for me is a card of healing, right? But this generally speaks about doing that work yourself. So you're having the courage to actually face all this stuff that's going around and around in your head. Now, I tell you what, that's not easy to do. I actually get a lot of people that I work with, that reach out, that I coach, I mentor, and I help, and half the time it's actually facing our fears and facing what happened and owning our responsibility and the part that we played in what happened that people get caught up on, they struggle with the most. So this week I see the energy for you playing out. It's almost like you're finding that balance of your emotions, you're finding that balance in your harmony, in your finances, and that's what's bringing you the harmony. But still you have this last little bit of mental anguish, because you know, eclipses do that. They bring in a lot of emotional energy for you. And I feel for a lot of you, at the end of last year, you ended committed relationships, you ended things that needed to kind of die so you could become anew, so that you could split and become the person that you're always meant to be. And you're still healing from that. And so you should be. Those kind of things don't happen overnight, right? They're a transitory kind of phase. Now, for some of you, these pages could represent children. You could have a younger, of course, they're children. You could have a fire sign or a water sign child. And for others of you, they could be, as I said, the messengers, passionate, romantic messages coming from someone new. In terms of signs, I do have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming up quite strong. And this person would be someone that's quite worldly, like they're very grounded. They kind of like make you feel passionate about life again. And for others of you, there is a younger earth sign, younger than you, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. As you get to the weekend, as you're going through this kind of energy from the eclipse and you're still trying to heal and let go and do the work, maybe you're meditating, maybe you're journaling, I don't know what you're doing, but it's great. Keep doing it, it's working. But you have the King of Wands coupled with the Prince of Pentacles. Now this could be rising, like this could be a sun sign and a rising sign, or vice versa. So it doesn't always have to be two separate people. And this could also speak about energy. So maybe it's you're waiting on an offer from a fire sign, or the fire sign's waiting on a response to an offer from you. Like I said, I see lots of communication, like steamy kind of communications, a little bit of flirting on text, that kind of thing, love kind of communications. But I do see for a lot of you this week, you're focused a lot on your money and building your foundation. You have the Four of Pentacles here and the Four of Swords. So it's like that, again, trying to balance your thoughts and your mental state with your money. For others of you, you know, it's that last little bit of releasing and letting go that you need to do, that last little bit of hurt. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that came up, that you need to let go of. Because I see that you either have kids that you need to be there for and you need to be present for, and you need to stand up and be the King of Wands and be the person that's lighting the way. Or it's that you have a new person coming in and you're not going to have too much longer to actually have this time of being single. Exciting. I didn't ask the question yet. Additional guidance, please, for Libra singles from the 23rd to the 31st. One card, please. You guys have to write below and let me know how this pans out for you. I'm kind of curious. Wow. Have a look at this. 2 5s. 5 of Cups and the Hierophant, so the card of Teach. So this typically does speak a card of a depression, so just be careful of your thoughts, okay? But I feel like 5s represent change, so it's showing me that you've got change coming in a big way. All right, so 5 of Cups, we'll start with that for you. If I can find it in the guidebook. There it is. Okay, so disappointment, loss, shift, and appreciate. Some disappointment and sadness are inevitable. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you've recently experienced a loss, perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. What did I say about some of you guys ending something at the end of last year or maybe even the beginning of this year? It may be that you've recently experienced a loss, or maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you've regret decisions that you've made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to put those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Taking charge of your own happiness is the key here. Focus on what you have and are thankful for and attract more of the same. Beautiful. And I think that's what I was saying here before. It's like doing that last little bit of mental work. It's really interesting that it's come out with this card, the card of Teach, so Hierophant. So for some of you, it could be a Taurus that's really strong in your life. The key words here are shepherd, advise, learn, wisdom, reflection, and beliefs. And I feel like for a lot of you that have kids, this is about you being the mentor to them, right? Being the example. Although the name of this card is Teach, it brings the dual energies of both teaching and learning. You have much wisdom to offer regarding affairs of the heart. This wisdom has been gained through all your joys and your sorrows. At this time, there may be an opportunity to assist someone regarding a relationship. That person may even be you. When the opportunity arises, remember the shepherd, the one who gently guides his sheep along the desired path. Use the same gentleness in guiding yourself or others. There may also be an opportunity to learn right now. This could take place in many ways, through conversations, observations, or even reflection. Take a moment to reflect on what you have already learned about your relationships and what you still want or need to understand. Then seek a teacher who will help you arrive at that understanding. The downside of the Teach card is when our teachers want us to blindly follow their direction. In relationships, this often leads to restrictions and disappointment. These teachers come in many forms: family, friends, society, and so on. If a relationship is not going smoothly, maybe it's time to examine the beliefs you hold about relationships. Are they truly your beliefs, or have you unintentionally accepted the beliefs of others, beliefs that no longer serve you? So it's really important, right? So that's about how we perceive a relationship to be, or what a good, ideal relationship is. It's different for everyone, right? There's no judgment on that. It's different for what you need versus what I need, for example. And then it goes on to say, there's a beautiful affirmation. It says, in matters of the heart, I offer what I know, learn what I don't know, and remain true to myself. There you go, Libra. That was your reading for this week. Lots of change, a little bit of healing still to go, but something new coming in, or at the very least, a lot of flirty text messages. I wish you a brilliant week. If you found this reading helpful, please hit the like button, and I'll be back with you soon. Take care.